Right, back down here again today. I am feeling a bit sorry for myself today. Everything's going wrong at the moment. Going to get the truck out of the garage this morning. That started misfiring, so I've currently got the spark plugs out of that. Just going to dry them out, because what it does, it floods, and it's actually flooded on 2 cylinders today and not just one. So I'm not understanding that really doesn't make sense. So yeah, and obviously there's the paintwork on the Mini, and I was just come down here this morning. My wife's just got back from the school run in the Nissan, and that is now cutting out on her. So she's driving along the road and the engine just cuts out. So she says then it's really difficult to start, and then it started, the engine management light's on, so that might give us a little bit of a clue as to what it is. But yeah, it started, it's back here. So that's 3 things really. So anyway, what you're here for is the Mini. Yeah, I can't paint things, but what's getting me, the paintwork has come out. You know, my first thoughts last night was it's worse than before. That's it, it's worse than before. It is in places. Let me flip the camera around and show you a few things. Right, anyway, probably on camera, I don't know how much you can see, how good quality this will be, but you know, it doesn't look too bad. Let me find, right, so just there, one of them little fish eyes, a little bit of dust there. Once again, that's not too bad, you know. Oh, there you go, it's almost fucking gone already. So this is another sort of bad bit. Oh, you can see it in the light, look, loads of fish eyes again. I mean, that has come out really bad, but it's not gone through to the primer this time, obviously, because there's another coat of paint underneath it. So I don't know, that might flat back, who knows. It's going to take a lot of effort. That's the thing that's really wound me up. I was kind of hoping to blow the paint over, quick flat away, and done. Do you know what I mean? Once again, fish eyes. See if I can get it in there. So there's a few on this wing, but once again there's orange paint underneath it. I think that one there, it's hard to get it to focus really when you're up so close, especially when you're looking at, there you go, that's quite a deep one, quite a bad one. So there are, you know, there's a few little imperfections, but you know, panels like this A panel for example, absolutely perfect. I can't fault that. So I've got runs. I wonder if that's still, yeah, that's still a little bit wet in there. So yeah, I can't deal with the runs yet. Obviously the paint's still, you know, wet underneath. It hasn't fully cured yet. So, you know, there's runs. I can deal with runs. I'm really not fussed about runs at all. And that's a good thing, because there are quite a few. And I do know the reason for the runs as well this time. Had a few gun issues, so I ended up using a gun with a much bigger nozzle, higher flow rate, and it's just thrown the paint on. And this is the worst bit. That has just gone crazy, and that's all the way across. Now there's probably 2 reasons for that as well. One, I didn't actually flat that back. I just thought, you know what, yeah, that looks all right, but let's put some more paint on it. And I just threw more paint on it, and it's done that. So that's my own fault. But I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to put carpet, what I call trunk liner, over that anyway. So it's going to hide it. So that doesn't matter, leave it. Right then, now on to the rest of the car. This panel here, once again, looks fairly good from there. I can see a tiny little imperfection there. And yeah, sort of even up close, it doesn't look too bad. That has come out all right, but well, do you know what? It actually looked worse from the floor. But just round here, it's all sort of gone orange peely. You can't even see it on the camera, really. Well, I don't think you can. It's not too bad. That's sanding up here. I can't really see it. The panel actually looks really good. So maybe I'll leave that. You know, I'm feeling better about it already. Another run there. Another run here. Little run in there. There are runs everywhere. Once again, across there. across here, another one up there. So yeah, I'm going to be very busy flattening runs out, and there are some under there as well. But this is the worst bit. It's right across this panel here. So right across there. But once again, a little one there as well. You see that? There you go. Once again, I'm fairly confident I'll be able to deal with them. So yeah, runs not a problem. But all in the door shuts. Yeah, it turned out lovely. Obviously the main thing, because this car's going to be sitting so low on the floor, is going to be the roof. Right where the light is there, it's a little bit orange peely, but the rest of it, yeah, there's just specks of dust here and there. Generally, the roof ain't too bad. Looking from here anyway, I'm pretty much happy with the roof. So, okay, well, to sum up that then, there's this bit here, which is really not good. Do you know what? I'm actually feeling a little bit better this morning now. Now I've actually taken a step back and looked at it again. Yeah. Cool. Okay, well, yeah, that sort of summarises that. I'll stop chatting, and today the plan was, and then it changed, and now it's kind of gone back again. Now I'm feeling a bit better about the car. I was going to paint the doors, bonnet and boot, but knowing what the rest of the car's turned out like, and you know, I should just leave them alone, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to leave them. So there's two plans now. There's a plan A and a plan B. Plan A is the kind of sensible one, but is going to cost me money. That was suggested by my mate Cole, who said, mate, just leave it alone, assemble the car, put everything together, and then next year, summer, whatever, warmer weather, we'll take it up to his mate's spray booth and paint it. So it'll be done in an oven, you know, with all the proper equipment and all that sort of stuff. So that's the sensible option, but that is going to cost me money. So then again, it's not going to be done tomorrow, so I've got time to save for that. So that's the sensible option. The not so sensible option, but the cheaper option, and quite a few people, my friends that I've said this to now, have kind of objected to it, apart from one, which is Barney, and he's got taste, I must admit. The idea is to use the orange as it is now as like the base, and put on top of it what's called urban camo. A lot of people are going to be shouting at the screen now going, no, you can't do that, you can't do that. Now, I think it does look pretty cool. I'll show you a picture I found on Google of an Audi done in orange urban camo, and I do like it, and I think it will quite suit the car. Anyway, I'll show you the picture. So that's the kind of idea. That's what I'm thinking about. That is the cheaper option. I can just, you know, buy vinyl and put vinyl over all the bad bits of the car. Like I say, it's not ideal, but it's kind of patching up a bodge, but it'll be cheap, and I think it'll look quite cool. So just let me know in the comments. I mean, tell me your thoughts. I mean, I would like a perfect painted orange Mini, but circumstances, cost, taking all that into account, urban camo. Come on, tell me what you think. Right, so now what to do today? That I've got to think about, so I'm going to have a think, and I'll be back in a minute. Right, what I've decided to do is I am going to wait until next year, till we can actually get the car into an oven, or I might even try again myself once the warmer weather comes. Generally speaking, the car's not too bad. You know, I am feeling a little bit happier now. Now I've looked at it a bit more. It will just simply need a flat back, you know, a knockback and repainting. So if that can be done in an oven in a proper environment, I think that's probably the way to go. So I think that's what we're going to do. So, just to motivate myself a little bit, let me show you what I can see from the other side of the camera now. There we go. I know the door isn't lined up there, but literally the door is just resting there. It's not bolted in or anything like that, so that's why it's not lining up. But, you know, it's kind of a complete body shell now, isn't it? And look how good it looks in orange. I'm so pleased with that. The door is mega dusty, so it kind of looks a different colour. But, you know, yeah, sod it. So the plan today is I want to start assembling the car, but there's another little niggle that's going to stop me doing that. And that is I need to paint the hydraulic rams. Now, they're only small. What can go wrong with them? You just watch this. I haven't started yet, so it's not, I don't know something you don't yet. So yeah, that's the plan today. I could even sandblast the hydraulic rams. There's an idea. So yeah, I'll clean up the hydraulic rams. We'll put some more paint in the gun. I've got a little bit left. I might as well just use it. What can go wrong with that? It's only small. It's not going to be a problem. I'll paint the rams. I don't think they're going to be dry to put on the car today, but we can start reassembling the car, I think. So get all the hydraulics in first. So that's really what I want to see, and I think that's really what everyone wants to see, is how this thing moves. That ain't going to be in this video though. And I've been talking so much in this video. I've just looked at the time again now. This little segment is on like 1 minute already, so I'm talking too much. So I'm gonna get on with it now. Gonna start reassembling the car, and next year save up some money. Let's do it properly. Okay, just waiting for my mate Mark True to get here. Hopefully he'll be walking through that door in a minute. And yeah, right, let's see what we can put in the car, on the car. I've been told I've got to be happy, Paul. So, right, all we're going to do now is going to prep and spray the rams. So that's going to go really well, isn't it? Yes, yeah, it's going to go really well. So I've got Mark here again now, and he's got his hat on today, so he's a lot happier. You don't see his silly hair. Have you got silly hair?
No,
lack of hair, okay. So right, okay, yeah, prepping and painting the rams today, because I want to paint them orange. Everything else on the suspension side is going to be black, so that should really stick out like a sore thumb, which is kind of what I want. Go, and this is the first ram that Mark's prepped, because he's very good at this sort of thing. So look at that, look. So yeah, we've got 4 of these to do. We're going to paint them. What can go wrong with the paint on the rams, he says. What can go wrong with that? Look at that, look. He's got a good action there, hasn't he? Bit of twist.
Married life.
Twist. Married life. Cool, okay, well, yeah, I'm a bit happier now this guy's turned up. He's cheered me up no end. So yeah, we'll paint these, and I'll show you what they look like when they're painted, or how bad they are. Ha! Lunchtime has been and gone, and I'm painting again. This time it's not coming out too bad. First little coat. So Mark's prepared all these for us, sanded them down, give them a wipe off. Haven't you? Yeah. So there you go, rams painted.